Hi, welcome back to Simple Strategies for Your Extraordinary Life. Today, I want to talk to you about taking stock for the for 2018 and in preparation for 2019. So it's not unusual for us to create resolutions. I'm not actually a big fan of resolutions. The way I like to look at it is having a vision for the coming year. And that way, as long as we're moving in the direction of that vision every single day in some small way, even, then we could be sure that we're going to basically be creating a good year for ourselves. So I encourage you to do some reflection and discover what is your vision for 2019. What would you like to see happen? And then make sure that in some way, even just a few minutes a day, that you're moving in that direction, because ultimately you'll get so much more of what you want rather than just attending to the urgent things. What you're focusing on is the important things, the overarching things that matter the very, very most to you in your life. So in terms of taking stock, I got an email from one of my coaches. I have a number of coaches in different arenas, as some of you know. And this coach recommended taking stock of 2018. And what does that mean? And what I would recommend, and this really melds very nicely with my perspective from positive psychology, mind-body strategies, and even leadership training, and that's to really access your gratitude for 2018. What are you grateful for that happened this year? It's very easy for us to slip into all the things that went wrong rather than all of the blessings that we had in 2018. For so many, it was a challenging year on so many different levels. And yet we could still access what was good, what was sweet, and how do you take that in? So you want to be able to at least appreciate or even savor, which is even better, what was good in the coming year. You might want to even take out a journal and bullet that list. What was good? Because I'm sure there was way more good than you probably give credit for, because our minds were sort of wired for fearing the worst, and we have to retrain our brains to be grateful and to appreciate all that is really good. So that's the first thing. And then the next thing for taking stock is, where do you need to get some completion? Is there somebody that you need to call and connect with? Is there a project that you know has been hanging over your head and you just want to get completion over it? I encourage you to complete whatever is possible before moving into the new year. I'm in New York right now, into the new year, so that you really feel free and unencumbered to start afresh in 2019. Not that it's like a whole new start, but that you move more smoothly into the transition of a new year. And then finally, what you also need to do is to acknowledge your wins and your losses. And by your wins, what I mean is, where have you moved and progressed in ways that you might not have been aware of? It's a little bit like the gratitude, but you're just really making acknowledgement. And where have you failed or lost? And what are the learning opportunities there? Because whenever there's a failure, as painful, as challenging as it might be, there's always a win right behind it. It's like the failure, you peel that away and there's your win. So it helps you to rise at your highest level. We don't necessarily just rise on the backs of success, but really on falling, picking ourselves up, and then soaring. And that's the way it usually goes down. And then you come down again and pick yourself up. And that's how we make progress. Because if you're not experimenting and failing, chances are you're not really making the progress that you can be. And then finally, how do you celebrate? So what is it that you're going to do to celebrate whatever has happened for you in 2018 so that you have this sense of not only completion, but that here's another year of life that you got to live and share and be a part of, and that's worthy of celebration. And what could you do to mark 2018 so that you know you lived it as fully as you could, and 2019 even more so? So I just want to say happy and healthy New Year to all of you, and I'm so honored to be part of your life and part of your life journey. And I look so forward to seeing you at our next episode of Simple Strategies to Create Your Extraordinary Life. Bye for now.